Good morning. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers out there, and also to all single mothers that is doing the work of two people. Congratulations to you all. Happy Father's Day. Sorry, my broadcast is coming very late. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Happy Father's Day to every one of you all. Good evening. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful mothers, single mothers out there, and fathers out there. You are all beautiful women, all single mothers out there. You are all beautiful. Good evening, Godilawa. God bless you. Teresa Akishanwa, good evening. Happy Sunday to you too. And happy Father's Day. There you go. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers out there and all the single mothers out there. God bless you. Hello, good evening. Happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Mr. Shaik, happy Father's Day to you. Good evening, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers out there and all the single mothers. Happy Father's Day to you all. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to me too, because I'm doing the work of two people. I am the mother and I'm the father to my kids. Happy Father's Day to me too. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yes, bro. Thank you, Mr. Shegun. Bless your home too. You are great. God is great. Happy Father's Day to every one of you. To all the wonderful fathers out there and the mothers, single mothers. Happy Father's Day to you all. Is great. Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Olúwa ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi. Kò sẹ́ni tá a lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. Kò sẹ́ni tá a lè fi ṣàkàwé rẹ̀ o, ẹ tóbi. who you are. Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my platform. I'm the boss. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? Hope you are all keeping well. Sorry that my broadcast is coming late. I have so many people in my house. My family, they are here from Nigeria. I've been having a full house in the past 3 weeks, so that's the reason. I'm so sorry. And last night I went to bed very, very late. So I went to bed this morning. I woke up again, took the cleaning, fixed the lunch for the kids. I went back to bed because I just woke up about a few minutes ago. Then I said to myself, Naomi, no, you have to do something. Today's Father's Day, regardless whether you are busy or you have some guests in your house, whatever, just try and do something. You know, last year I was out as well. I was out last year, so good evening, every one of you. Number one, I would like to use this medium to say a very big congratulations to all the wonderful dads out there, especially the single mothers that are doing the job of two people. You know, it was 4 eyes that brought those kids to the world, but unfortunately something happened and they find themselves in the situation of standing for their kids as mother and as father. So congratulations to all the wonderful single mothers out there. Happy Father's Day to you too, because you are equally doing the job of father. So congratulations. Good evening, Mr. Ronke. God bless you, ma. I'm not going to waste much of your time on this platform. I'm going to do my video very short so I can go and I can release it, because I believe tomorrow is Monday. A lot of people are working, so I want to take much of your time. So what I'm going to say is that this is Mr. Lola Scott. Good evening. God bless you, ma. Is that we all know the responsibility of every father. So I will plead to every father out there to please continue to stand for their kids and their wife as father. We have so many men out there. We cannot call them father. Emorai, even anywhere they are mentioning father, they should do what? They should go and hide their face. You know, you call yourself a father, you are not doing the right thing at home, always bullying your wife, always looking for excuses, always try to avoid how will I put it? Whenever there is time, when it is time to pay your children's school fees or your child's school fees, you will look for one excuses. They start fighting, quarreling with your wife, and before you know it, you will turn everything will be scatter. Then the woman will do what will have no choice than to do what and to take up the responsibility. We know many of you like that. They have brought so many cases like that to my attention. But I don't want to start treating people's personal issues. You understand? Rather, I usually advise them to go and see psychologists and professional. So I beg in the name of God, this is another year that they are still celebrating Father. Ask yourself, what kind of father I am? Am I a good father to my family? Am I a good father to my child or my children? Am I a good father to my family and to my wife? Can people be proud of me to call me a good father? You won't know it. The definition, you know the definition. So I will advise you to please, if you know you don't, people cannot be proud to call you a father, or you know yourself that you don't have any attribute to be called a father, please kindly go and change your way. Change your ways. You understand? Change your ways and do what they need. So God bless you. And for the single mothers there, the Lord is your strength. The Lord is your strength. The Lord is your strength. God knows the reason why He has put you in that position. So don't relent. Don't question God, and stop blaming yourself, and don't ever turn yourself to object of pity. You know? So majority of single mothers don't praise for, majority of us don't plan to find ourselves in that situation. But what's something that happened, and when it happens, we have no choice than to do what? To continue our life. So whoever that is seeing single mothers as society rejects should go and examine their oblongata. They need to examine their brain, because if they are talking about father today, I think we should be celebrated more. We are the fathers, you know, because we are doing the work of mothers and father for our children. And I pray that the Almighty God will not leave us alone, and it will teach us how to direct our children in the only way and in the right way. We will never be put to shame. Our children will never be a disgrace to us. In the mighty name of Jesus. So a lot of stupid characters and antisocial behavior is being attached to children of single mothers. But it is your own duty as a mother to do what, to work on that, you know, so that your children or your child will never fall into such category. And I pray that the Almighty God will give you direction and sense of priority to do the right thing at the right time on any issue that is concerning your child and your children. God bless you. So that is my advice for every one of you today. And if you are thinking of remarrying, if you are a single mother, consider the happiness of your children first and their joy. Ask yourself that this man I'm dating, is he okay? Is he good enough to father my children for me? Can I be bold enough to tell my kids that yes, you don't have a father? You understand? So ask yourself that question, and again, evaluate the man that you are dating. Exactly, as I said, we just need to encourage ourselves. It's not easy. It's not easy. Understand? Especially the single mothers. You know. So if you think of going into any relationship or going to remarry, you need to think very well. Understand? Majority of single mothers miss it because they don't think about their children. They only think about themselves. Going into relationship with any man or trying to have another man as a father figure for your children is a very serious issue. It's beyond pant down and having sex and making love. Understand? That can come later. But you need to consider the security of your children first. Ask yourself that this man that I'm dating, is the security of my children safe with him, or your child safe with him? Can he make it up to me? You understand? Those are the things that you need to consider first. You understand? You don't need a parrot. You don't need somebody who talks too much. You don't need somebody who is always, you know, arguing or bringing up unnecessary issue. You know? And again, don't turn yourself to problem solvers. And don't ever marry and go into a relationship because the man has went through hell from one woman. She has disappointed several times. You don't go and pity anybody. I am not saying you should not pity somebody, but then you should be very careful. A lot of people, they are out there. They are always talking and talking and talking. They will be talking and talking and talking. I did this, I did that, I did that. This one left, this one did that. Ask them why they have a problem with their relationship. Ask them what is kicking them out of their relationship. Why are they not being lucky with women? It happens to women as well. You know, they dated different guys. But then, you need to check yourself. You dated a guy, it is not what second one, at that stage, you need to go into prayer with God. You need to go and settle with God. You understand? So don't allow any man to cajole you. I'm talking about single mothers now. You know? Don't allow any man to cajole you. You don't need anybody to cajole you. And don't ever be a slave to anybody. Let it flow naturally and let it come naturally. Don't go and marry a man because he has went through in his old relationship. You are not the problem solver, okay? You are supposed to be his helper, his partner, and not a slave. So that's my own advice for you. If your children is not comfortable with the man you are dating, there's no point dating the man, okay? So, and before you introduce any man to your family or to your children, you need to check the man very, very well. We have so many pretenders out there. Somebody who has no source of income, who cannot be bold of what he's doing. You understand? Then he's looking for a relationship. It doesn't work that way, you know. If you are not working, if you don't have money, no romance comes free. Every little romance with any woman comes with finances. So if you are ready to spend money on her, forget about it. Understand? If a lady can entrust you and go after you, you understand? Because you're not a rich man, and if a lady can go after you and start dating you, understand? If a lady is dating you, going out with you without collecting any money from you, maybe probably she just fell in love with you naturally. Automatically, she will feel that lady. If she's not asking for money, don't ask her for sex. I get my point. That's where I see it. So sex is not the priority. It's not the priority in a relationship. Sex is not priority in a relationship. Love making is not priority in a relationship, but it's priority in marriage. I'm talking to single mothers now. You've had enough sex for you to be able to have children. Automatically, you have had enough sex. So you have had enough sex, as in you have had more than, as in there's no point rushing into sex again. That's my point. So please, need to be very, very careful. Don't allow anybody to turn into ATM machine. You are living a very good house. The man will just not pack his, start moving his things into your house. You don't need it. You understand? And to have a fair yaw, but it's that way around in abroad, yeah. And don't allow anybody to work on your mind and your brain. You understand? If a man wants to date you, let him spend his money on you. Let him spend his money on you. I am not saying you should not buy him gifts, you should not give him money, you not, you understand? But some ladies, they would go to extreme. And you don't need it. When you give a man 624/7, doesn't mean that the man will love you. And average check for the man will not make him stay. So there's no point punishing yourself. Carry your cross. Your pikin will not done, but I'm going to take care of your pikin. Okay? If any man wants to stay, go stay. The one will go run, go run. You understand? Stop running after men. Ladies, what's it called? Single mothers. Emma won kiri. Average ọkùnrin kan tẹ́ bá rí ní no matter 2, 3, 4 girlfriends. So there's no point killing yourself. Some people even be bold enough to say that I have a girlfriend, I have this, and I still want to date you. So what's the sense in that? Automatically, to buy date 100, they want to date me. So they are what? Only random. You won't let them go. You don't need them in your life. So we're sharing here. So happy Mother's Day to every one of you, to all the wonderful men out there, not spam donors. A lot of folk want to be more kakiri. They have one son in Jamaica, one in London, one in Nigeria, over children all over the world, and yes, not even single one. No one told you. God bless Mr. Shea Balogun. He says now you are making sense. Of course, I'm making sense. So there's no point, you know. Work on your mind and everything. Instead of you burning your love on a useless man that is not even ready, that don't even care about you, burn your love on your children and other people out there. You know, you earn the reward. You don't need them. I have seen so many cases, but I don't want to be treating personal issues. You know, because by the time I will bring their case to my platform, 1 or 2 people will know whom I'm talking about, and before you know it, I'll start creating enmity for myself. So I don't want to do that. So I just advise them, go and see psychologist. That's all. Ora le funra bata fun segba fun ora o funra bata fun ora se funra tai fun in a year you are still for 14,000 pounds on him ko tun wa fe lo ko run ense akunrin o run enise and those of you, your husband is not making it up to you, he's a useless man. Sorry to say, there are some men that are just useless. You know, they are very, very useless. They will not be taking care of their own children and their wife, but they will be spending millions on their family, on their mother out there, on their father, on their sister. I'm not saying you should not help your siblings. I'm not saying you should not help your family, your father, your mom, but your family, your family is a primary duty. Take care of your family first. You know, also pay the man cash already. Oh, if you are well alone, jail, to jam alone, jail. One more jeep for in Nigeria. See, I have a lot of jeep when you pass to Nasa to Kuku, the Jamala, and the with you. You know, there are some because only I want more. You man call it for you. The way you treat your children will determine your future. Go and ask anybody about me. No matter here for me. Only your money, you only want the near there. The man manipulate your man back here to butter. Oh, she mama show a man to man bite. I was in the lane. Walk up by no lane, no bastard. I want to walk bite. But majority of you, I think you'll be good outside. People will be hailing that man is a good man. This man is a good man. Oh my goodness, he built this for this, did that. But inside your own home, you are a terrorist. Your children cannot ask you for £1. You won't give it to them. Your wife cannot ask you for 10p. You won't give it to her. I have seen the woman. Oh my colleagues, I'll phone back. Please, she's so terrified of her husband. And every year, this man is going to Nigeria. Every community meeting, 1 million. Social club, 1 million. Church clinic, 1 million. It's not done that way. You are putting costs upon your head. If you are a man and you fall into this category, go and change your lifestyle. Go and change your lifestyle. You are enriching people outside. If they want to do about anything that has to do with your what's it called? Maybe your family, whatever, you will give them millions of naira. And your wife and your children are suffering. And whenever your wife went to go and anytime they report it to your people in your comment, my husband is not doing, he's not giving us food to eat. People will be saying you are a foolish woman. What did you mean? Your husband was here last month. He gave us 1 million for the community meeting. For him to give us 1 million, automatically must have been doing more. That must have been doing more for you in the years. And it's not so. Most men, you are only good outside. You are not good to your own family, and it's not that. It's not like that. You'll be training your siblings' children to. You'll be training them. I have seen a man. She trained her sister's children, her brother's children, but he refused to train his own children. At the end of the day, the man died. Online secondary school education, but meanwhile, he has trained generation outside. If you are this kind of man, or you fall into this category, better go and check yourself. You are under course, under big spend. You take care of your home, your primary priority first. Your wife was there for your children. You understand? This is how my family operates today. If you want anything from my dad, I go and take permission from your mom. You want to share from chef, my man chef, what chef, what to offer bass. Okay, alone you want from F1 then 1 naira was a very big money there in Nigeria. I got my point. Your wife was there for your children. Take care of your wife first, then your children, then your family. Your wife is using a car that is smoking. To drive about under 2 hours, under 1 hour, the car will pack up. Meanwhile, you bought a brand new Mercedes for your father in the village. And then you are not even that you are even wicked to your wife. You are also only endanger life in your way. Because that same car, you have what will be your game? You need to take care of your home before going outside. Men, are you there? Are you listening to me? Charity begins at home. Baba mi ni ile le ma ngba lo ta won ngba ta wa sínú ilé. Wo se won alabi. Òun á jẹun tán ọmọ òun á jẹun ìyàwó wọn á kọ́ jẹun á yọ òun náà jẹun òun náà dẹ̀ wá jẹun òun á ṣe akórí síta. The Bible make it clear. Only love your neighbor as you love yourself. Don't love your neighbor more than yourself. But it's quite a pity. A lot of you love your neighbor more than yourself. Because why? A man like stupid praise. A man like stupid praise. You want people to give you a post. You want people to give you a college. Stupid college. Let me fair. I want you alone lọ́wọ́ sí. Ẹ máa lọ build the school for community yín. Ẹ máa put the essence for community. Ìyàwó yín kò ní àǹkárá méjì lára. Ìyàwó yóò ní àǹkárá méjì lára. Every year, ẹ máa ra irun àgbò fún àwọn Muslim tó ṣe léyà tó ṣe kíni ọ̀kìnì kan. And inside your house, your wife is eating kote fish. You need to go and bury yourself brain. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ni mo ń bá wí. You need to grow up. You are a baby. I am not saying you should not be good to people outside, but at least let your child begin at home. They will ask for school fees you will not pay. Go and meet your mother. Your mother is working with Ministry of Education. It's extra salary. Let her take care of your school fees. But meanwhile, you are paying school fees of your senior sister, children. That is already married though. She's living with her own husband. You are taking the responsibility of your own sister's husband. You are mad. You need to wake up. You are not a man. You are a slave, not a man. Who is a father? I'm not a father. You are a slave. My junior sister is having problem with her husband. Her husband is pulling her. You use your own money to go and get a 3-bedroom duplex for her. You furnished it, bought her a car so that the husband can be jealous of her. Meanwhile, you are living in a 2-bedroom rented apartment. You are mad. Bury yourself, brain, man. You are not a father. You are a slave. Thank you, Bitters. Say true talk. I am speaking from experience. When they are going for Christmas, they'll buy their mother 25 abada. But meanwhile, your wife is wearing and Swani made in Nigerian Ankara. You are sick. You're not a father, but you are a slave. I am ready to abuse anybody. That is where I see it. Go and change your way. I don't want to live under any woman's roof, and I don't want anyone to live under my roof. I want to live my life as a boy. Meanwhile, you go about impregnating what's it called? Big girls, high working class ladies. Why? Because you know the future of your children is secured. They can take care of your children for you, and you are doing fine boy outside. Let me tell you one thing. Even if none of those women curse you, everyone is already cursing you. You're already cursed already. I'm telling you, so go and change your way. Single mothers finally, I salute you. And you're going to schedule. A live story. And you're going to learn schedule. And I pray that the Almighty will continue to be with you. I'm still repeating myself. Don't ever fall victim of stupid men. Rather. If you think you are not lucky with relationship and marriage, let it go. Not having a lover or someone, you not live a good life. You will live your life to the way you want to live it. Regardless whether a man is there for you or is not there for you. In as much you are working and you are economically viable, finished. That's how you need. Because put yourself in position of a man that after all, somebody my fair well, my be mommy. That's the way I see it. Which man did I mean here? But yes, so I mean my go vagina kiri but ọkùnrin ni mí. Bí mo ṣe wà ọkùnrin ni mí, mo tọ́jú ilé, mo dẹ̀ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ mi. Omar Ali said so true, very useless. Yeah, they are there. A man was telling people, was boasting, I am paying my studies, I am sending them to school, I am doing this, I am doing that. And the woman is suffering. You got a shop for your sister at the Balogun, where she's selling shoes and bag. Then your immediate junior too. You got her a shop in, what's it called? Yaba, where she's selling attachments, all kinds of wigs and everything. But your wife is in Umaya, selling yams. What kind of a man are you? And you are telling the whole world, yes, she's living in Umaya, she's living in a free house. I built the house of some years ago. Blah 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 blah. Please bury yourself, brain. Bury yourself, brain. Your wife is your helper. Okay? Your wife is your helper. She's not your servant and she's not your slave. So treat your wife, treat her right. And also for those of you, wonderful fathers out there that have probably have child or children outside wedlock or from their previous marriage, and yet they are taking care of their home and still taking responsibility of their children outside. Kudos to you. You saw what happened today? You saw so many outbursts from our actresses. I was reading the story of Tonto Dike. Look at the row between her and her husband. Well, I wouldn't want to say much about that. Just go with the story and write the story yourself. You understand? When you know a responsible man, you always know. When you see a responsible man, you always know. I'm a fine boy, I can do anything. Who cares about me? If you don't want me, and that woman will want me. One day that fine boy, what you say, go finish. You think you carry your fine boy for the rest of your life? No. By the time you do to 2, 3, 4, 5 girls, they will know your logo, they will leave you. So happy Father's Day to every one of you, to every wonderful fathers out there, and the wonderful single mothers who has never mothered their child or their children with their physical physique. Because we have some terrible single mothers out there. They don't care about their children. It's all about them. Once they're having fun, sex, and everything, and money, they don't care about children. 24/7, they are drunk. Always partying, go to pub. They don't have time for their children. You know? They don't care how their children is living. They don't care. And so many of them, their children or child is with social services. Because why? They want to live their life to the fullness. For the mere fact that you have been cheated by a man, or a man let you down, does somebody have to turn yourself to a non-entity? Does somebody have to turn yourself to a mad person or a crazy person? You learn to pick yourself from the pieces the man left you, and use the stone, the rejected stone that was thrown at you, to be the what? A cornerstone for yourself. A man that left you for another woman is not meant to be with you. So there's no point killing yourself over such a man. Pack yourself and rebrand yourself. And for those of you who is always what? Throwing tantrum with your children at home. And any small thing, only broken in my bed, in my bed. You go and stop it. And when you're running share, those kids did not send you. You are the one that wants to go and went knocking for them, and they came. So it is your duty to take proper care of them. It is your responsibility to take care of your children, to make sure they are in school and they are doing well in school, and to make sure that they are living a very beautiful atmosphere. If their father has wronged you, stop blaming them. Don't blame the children. Àwọn ọmọ rán yín iṣẹ́. Stop the transfer aggression on your children or your child. It's not nice. If you call your child or whatever, automatically you're also causing your child, your children, because so please, we need to watch our utterances, especially when we are going through stress. You understand? Sometimes I'm always depressed. As single mother, I mean, once in a while, I can either shut down. You come back one and shut you down, but be very careful. I'm not saying all the time. But sometimes so when you find yourself in that situation, I would like to keep quiet. Just keep quiet and be yourself. Keep quiet. Okay? Children, heritage of the Lord, you know, before they came to the world, so don't blame them. Stop blaming them for anything. They are not misfortune at all. They are not. Don't see them as object of misfortune. No, they are not. They are God gifts. So if you have been thinking they are this, no, don't ever. Don't ever say that. That is your heritage. So you work on them. So happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers out there and to all the single mothers out there. So Asheisha Modu, congratulations. Yeah. I have some people that is watching me, but I'm not going to mention their names. Salah Scott, good evening. Peters, good evening. Umadimi, good evening. That's it for me. That's a good evening. God bless you. God bless you. So I am going to end my show now. I started with music and I'm going to end my show with music. So Emma Shayenyo, Olorun Pẹ̀lú, mo sùn lọ ni o. Àárọ̀ mo tó sùn. Mo tó ṣiṣẹ́ mi tán mo tó sùn padà mo ṣe jí bí few minutes ago. Let me do this broadcast, you know. I am a proud mother. I'm a proud father to my children. I love my kids. Honestly. The joy of taking care of them alone makes me happy. I am telling you, that is the reason why I can challenge anybody, any day, any time. Marriage you cannot finish egg. I'm telling you, I'm a proud father to my children and I'm a proud mother to my children. And I'm loving it and I'm enjoying it. Mi ò fi lé ẹnu mo fún dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run nìkan tí èmi gbélé ayé mi ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ àwọn tó ní ọkọ tó rí ago wọn gbé ṣe. Lórí ẹmu yòǹbó ànábì, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mo dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run, mo dúpẹ́ fún Jésù. You know? So be proud of yourself. If you're a single mom and you are doing it alone, be proud of yourself. Tell them that regardless of father figure or husband figure, you are okay. That with God by your side, everything is what is going to be all right. Okay? Tell them single mothers are not societal reject, but we are what? Victim of circumstances. We are happy people. We are loyal people. We are beautiful people. We are strong people. We are stronger than every other human being because we are doing the work of two people on our own. Without what? Without complaining. We have so many married women now that will be complaining. My husband not buy toothpaste. He don't buy bulb. He don't buy this. But we are not complaining. Whatever we don't, anything we don't have in our house, go and get it. If our electricity is not working, we'll charge it. Our gas is not working, we'll charge it. Our bean bill will pay. Gas bill will pay. Electricity will pay. Car insurance will pay. Road tax will pay. House rent will pay. Our mortgage will pay. Our school children's lunch, 20 euro per week will pay. They are trying to get to school 2 hours for the week, 55 euro every week will pay. Their sport insurance will pay. Sport fee will pay. Their gym fee will pay. All the Jenko will pay. Who is paying for us? We. Are we getting money from anyone? No. Support from the government? Yes. What's it called? Child benefit. That one's a global benefit. It's not a crime. Are you getting my point? But show ton kan ni ko ton kan, but I can manage any. So give yourself an applause if you are a single mother and you are doing the work of two people. Tell the world that we are better than them. Yes, we are. I am better than them. To the glory of God, I'm better than them. So, my people, enjoy yourself and remain lifted. God bless you. God bless you also. We give God the glory. I don't know why this is acting up this evening. I don't know. I think my kids. I'm on the tamper kwele. Amen. Oh, God bless you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you all, to all the other Father's Day. Sorry, carry your cross and remain lifted. Hello. So I'm going to stop at this junction. So let me quickly round up my show by saying Happy Father's Day to all the other fathers out there and the single mothers out there. That I pray that the Almighty God will continue to be with you, guide you, and protect you. So, fathers, I just left some few advice for our fathers and the single mothers as well. No one is perfect, but then we should be very, very careful the way we are treating our family. And we should check whether we are doing the right thing with our family or not, you know. So, my advice on some kinds of father that usually neglect their own primary family, which is their wife and their children, but spending quality times with their family out there. A man who cannot provide 3 square meals for his children and his wife at home, but is busy feeding the whole community in his hometown, is not an example of a good father at all. Okay? It is not an example of a good father. The Yoruba says that which means charity begins at home. Before you don't sweep outside before you sweep inside. Okay? We sweep outside inside first. Then we'll after we'll sweep inside first, then sweep before we sweep outside. So if you fall into this category, you are the kind of man that you don't care about your family because you believe that your wife has got a good job and her salary is enough to take care of your home, your family, your children, and your home. It's not nice. Your wife should be your helper, your supporter, and not your slave. You know, it is only a stupid man that will leave his own responsibility at home, right, and went outside. Understand? You left whatever you are doing at home. You are not good to your family, but you are busy working outside for some people. It's not a good thing. So please try and change your way. And for the single mothers too, don't see yourself as a societal reject, but see yourself as a winner and as somebody who is taking responsibility of a mother and a father on a child or a children. So I pray that the Almighty God will continue to help you and continue to provide for you. And I also advise you that whenever your heart finds love, go with your head and not your leg. That's my advice. Whenever your heart finds another love, go with your head and not your leg. Evaluate the man you are dating. Check him out. Be truthful to yourself. Ask yourself this question. This man, is he okay for me? Is he good enough to father my children? And when you meet a man, don't allow sex to be your priority. If to buy and if you didn't take your time to study that man very well, you met the man you met the man now in a period of 2 weeks or 3 weeks without sleeping with the man, you will not be able to study the man very well. Before you know it, you get carried away with the sex and everything, and that won't give you the opportunity to be able to study the man very well. Once you start sleeping together, you automatically overlook so many things from the guy. Even if the guy is so rude, it's not okay, it's blah blah blah. But for the matter that the guy is satisfying you sexually, you might not be able to study the guy well. I am not saying you should not have sex when you meet the guy after 1 week. I am not saying that though. It is less for you, understand? We all have a different way of dating a guy. But what I'm saying is that to party sex is priority in a relationship. Oh, ni mo wa boy. To party and put off overlook any. You understand? So it is better for you. Ask yourself that, is this guy man enough? Is this guy okay to father my children for me? Is this guy does he have the criteria of a family man? You know, we have so many men outside that are just useless man. God, I'm very sorry. I'm not saying everyone. I'm not saying all men. Some men they are dead. They are just useless. They are only after what they want to gain from you. They don't care about your emotion. They don't care about your children. So any man, see your battle, they contribute towards you and towards your children. Forget about the man. You understand? When you meet a man, the moment a man opens his mouth to ask a girl out for a relationship, even if the man is not rich or is ready to spend his money on that lady, come up with, yes, I have a responsibility to look after. Because you know the woman you are good dating is not a single lady. She's a single mom. She's got children. So you ask yourself, like me now, if I'm dating a guy, any guy that smokes, and I can't date any guy that smokes, I am not saying I'm too, what's it called? Customized. But my son cannot stand smoke. My son. Even the smell of alcohol, he can't stand it. So why should I bring a man that drinks or smoke? When I want to do my own shayo, I'll make sure I'm far away from you. Oh, mommy would like a shayo last summer, I'll go cigar. So I need to consider my children too. I will not say because I'm in love with this man, my son, please just accept him like that, you get used to this man. And before you know it, we encourage the poor guy to start smoking. So please, I beg you, don't get carried away. Watch and pray. You know, there's always an appropriate time for everything. If you want to marry, God will bring you your soulmate. You understand? And if you are a man, a single man too, you want to remarry, God will give you your soulmate. But my own advice is that take care of your family, take care of your children, take care of your child. Okay? Don't go and start buying cars for your father in the village, buy Jeep for your mother in the village, and your wife is riding smoky cars. Smoky car, yeah, when you are kakiri, moto ele ruku jeje, no wakiri. If you life, I want to be for you. So, my people, goodbye and God bless. Only Kalekuru say, I know what is perfect, but then God make us perfect. Okay, make us perfect. But then you to work on your imperfection. Except if you are fooling yourself, you know where your weak point lies. You know your weak point. You know what you. If you are doing something that is not right, automatically you will know. So let us be realistic. In continue mo ṣe yóò dá o, àwọn bó ṣe tó ṣe yóò dá. You forget about it. Kò sí nǹkan tí mo lè let go me ṣe wáyé. No matter how precious something, I will let it go. I don't struggle over things, especially relationship. I don't struggle over what, over men, over relationship, over whatever. No, God forbid. Uma dano ni. I was once in mind, married, be more. So when you find a true love, it will come. You will know. True love will come without any stress. I get my point. It will come without any stress, without any problem, without any argument. True love, do this, don't do that. No, it will not come with command tones. So relax your mind. At the appropriate time, God will give you your own soulmate. I haven't said that. Don't have any love for someone you not live a good life. Okay? Enjoy your life and live a good life. Regardless whether you have a man in your life or a woman in your life. When you see a man today, you see a woman today, let the man or woman love you for who you are. Understand? If anybody is looking for a customized woman and husband or lady or man, tell them to go to custom office in Nigeria. They'll get one. Or go to factory, they'll get one. If any man likes you, or if any man wants you, if either you're a woman or man, you support them, he will give you your support. Not that I'll be looking for fault in what you are doing. Are you getting my point? Oh, that is share for me. Oh, for me, share. On share mo show darking kurumbe. Shakunin here. Ìwọ ọkùnrin náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn iṣẹ́ kò tí ì fẹ́ díá ibi iṣẹ́ mi ò láìkè wá fi iṣẹ́ yẹn sílẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ iṣẹ́ mi ó dẹ̀ tí iṣẹ́ mi wọ́n lọ fi iṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ ebi ló máa pa ẹ́. So God bless you. Bye for now. Ṣé ń gbọ́? We need love. My money no day. People do that. My money no day. Everybody know the word. My money no day. People they use me they play. My money no day. Nobody do that my face. The feeling the ball. The ladies. What is the ball? When it's going, it's too down. Many people. Then finally, let me use this minute to acknowledge my father. Even though my father is late. Oh my goodness. Kobadu, we can't name his professor. My father is, that's the picture of my father that you are seeing there, and product of his business. I give God the glory. I actually got that from a friend. She did that for my father when my father passed away. I took it from a friend's war. That was in 2009. 2010, my father passed away. So let me just minute to say a very big thank you to my father, because he made me who I am today. You understand? My father believed in empowering female children more, because he says, when you empower the man, you empower just one person. But when you empower the woman, you empower the whole world. He believes in girls' child education. And he has passion for girls' child empowerment. Just like my late sister, that's her passion. They believe in girls' child education more than men, you know? So I'm using this medium to say a very big thank you to my father. Even though it's late, I Chief Abiodun Iron Oyeyipo. Thank you, Dad. I really appreciate you for bringing me to this world. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you have done for me, you know, because without you, I will not be who I am today. I love what you so much believe in me. Even when everybody was saying that this girl is not going to make headway, we don't see her as somebody who's going to have enough education. She's not going to get education. She's going to be a rat girl. She's going to be a problematic child. My father says, no, I believe in her. That it does not matter when you start, but your latter hand matters most. And to the glory of God, I believe where he is now is a proud man, because even though he wants to see me wearing my wig and defending case at the law court, of which I promised him that no matter what it's going to take, I'll walk over that. I'll mostly go to work on it, on that, you know. My daughter stayed there. I told you what happened. So to the glory of God, I'm happy now because I don't believe he's still alive. Very, very proud of me. He believes in so much education. My father says, and I quote, I don't care whatever you are going to do in future, whether you want to sell Ankara, you want to sell lace, you want to sell car, but please, as a female child, acquire maximum education. So that if I'm still alive, whatever happened, I can support you. But when I'm gone and something happened, you have nothing to do, you have nowhere to go, nobody to assist you. My father says then that you will always have your certificate to fall back to. That once you are highly educated, you will be economically viable at all time. You know? So that is my father's belief and his principle. So I give God the glory because this legacy continues. Every one of us is following my father's legacy. We so much believe in education in my house. Is done in my family. Oh, and we don't even stop there. You know, we don't stop. Even when we are married, we don't stop. We still continue to read and read and read and read. So the glory of God, I'm not boasting. We have so many professors in my family. We have so many attorneys general in my family. We have so many lawyers in my family. We have chief judge. Yeah, we have son. So to the glory of God, I'm proud of my dad. We have doctors, medical doctors, I mean. We have PhD, we have professors. Well-learned and well-educated people. Courtesy of my dad. So I dove my heart for my dad. Baba Meni, somebody who struggled all his life to give better life for his children. It can be so, my father can be so mean sometimes. You know. But then you can never know when you change your man. Oh man live middle class life, no man live. Because he believes in one thing, that whatever you have in your bank account, that a rich man is not determined by the big cars is driving. It's billions in accounts. But how? But a big man is determined by the number of people you have helped in your life. How many people you have in life? And you're already. How many people can categorically come out and say, my business today, cost of Mr. Yeyiponi, you know? And it says, and I quote, that when I'm gone, that people will not know me now, but when I'm gone, people will remember, people will know me when I'm gone. And it's true. It was after his burial, people started coming at me, why he made me who I am today. Because of him, I'm who I am today. During his Christian wakekeeping, there was tears of joy. When I mean tears of joy, tears, every tears of joy. Or on his Christian wakekeeping, even on the day of his burial. So I give God the glory. It can only take a very strong man to be able to be the generation outside his own generation. When I mean he built a generation, he gave life to people who are not even members of his family, people that he was never related to, people that he's not related to, and today the legacy continues. So there's no way that average people that he has, some people that he has helped, will be writing their history today that my father's will never be mentioned. Just like me too. That there is no way I'll write the history of my father, that my father's history of my life, that the name of my father will never be mentioned. When I was going through Christ in my marriage, he stood by me. When I was going through Christ in my marriage, he stood by me. He said, no way. Your marriage will not kill you. And this is going to be the end of your life, and this is going to be the end of your marriage. You know, he stood by me, and he stood by my daughter. He stood by me, he stood by my daughter. He was there as the father for me, and he was also there as the father to my daughter. Until the pastor in 2010. You know, that was 10 years after I gave birth to my daughter. So I give God the glory. He's a wonderful man. So I bless God for him. And I pray that wherever he is now, the Almighty God should continue to do what? To guide him. You know, because his life is in heaven. Protect him. And may he continue to find peace with his maker. I have a wonderful dad. No two ways about it. I have a wonderful father. Though he's gone, but I know he's alive in spirit. So God bless him, and I appreciate you for bringing me to this world. So bye, everyone. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. A lot of people cannot praise their dad, but I can praise my dad. So I thank God for that. So if you are a man here, check your way. And when I'm gone, what will I be remembered for? And ask yourself that, am I a giver to my children or to my child? And you're going to you have time to make to do correction now. When you are gone, you are gone, you know. So thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Tomorrow is Monday. It's another day, another new week. So enjoy the new week. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all wonderful fathers out there and to all the single mothers out there. Happy Father's Day to you all. God bless you.